J。暑い。ついにね、チョリーバックも出てきたんで、ロガーツと交代かな。ブラックモンと JD、 センター誰？ AJ。 ブラックモンを2番にしてこうしてかな。ジマはそんな良くないんだよな。クラッチ低いしね。高っ。いやでも2番は左打者がいい。青木連動、どうなのか。連動上げてみるか。でセグラ・テイラーかな。でジマーさんって。ユーダービッシュ。ユーダービッシュ出たい。ケンタマヒーダ。ありがとう。カラスコ。プライベースボール。アイエスってこんな髪長かったっけ。ベアチームエピックやりたい。強くなるにはチームエピックをやるしかないんだ。アウェイ。 テンバーコーラ MLB ネットワークにしようか。いろいろやりたいな。Edwin Encarnación. Segura. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Swords and the White Sox. James Shields will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Fuck.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Yeah.
On his way to second is Blackmon.
Yeah.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch out. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Good top of the first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1-2, here it comes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Anderson is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Slider.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Rendon
Nice
gonna have to
Rendon.
hurry, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
First baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging
Abreu.
first baseman,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
10ピッチでから
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the foot.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. First pitch on its way. Swing the liner. But that's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So digging in now. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Taylor.
1-0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
カットボールだな、この人。
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Fucking not.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runners in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Nori Aoki hit.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Still Aoki.
One and one now to Encarnacion. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a shot to left field and deep. Yes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
On to first, and there are two down.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Now batting, Jacob DeGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Come on, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of the second. The Swords on top 5-0. So here is Avisail Garcia, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
Batting fifth.
In now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Into the box, number 48. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Rendon is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Okay, so now
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But not before they're able. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Anthony Rendon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Number 48 is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Segura.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning.
3-run shot.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Garcia sprinting after it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
First offering on its way. Jacob deGrom is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding in, number 68. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on
Hey,
it. Just
strike
threw
out.
it right by him.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second.
Double
Throw
play.
to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Yeah.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air.
Foul, 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 foul.
And a diving try, but it's off his glove, so the at-bat will continue. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Oh.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
ストレート、ストレート、ストレートで来てよ。
1-2, here it
ball.
comes. There's
Okay.
a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hanson ranging back at the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Ow! Ow!
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
21.
Digging in to try it
Historic
again.
win.
Avisail Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Avisail Garcia becomes out number 2 this inning. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. And some starting now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
インハイ
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more. Chris Taylor bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Stop.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe try. Trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Ready for another chance. Number 48. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 48.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 48 is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Alan Hansen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Catcher, number
Kevin
36.
Smith will be next. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
タイミングつかめない
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Henson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Garcia on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Tyler Saladino is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Are you okay?
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Martinez on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Here, you can look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Chris Beck enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Henson on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Into the box, Gene Segura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jose Abreu.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch.
Yeah, strike out.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter.
Striding in once again, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
What's
Took
the
a little
name?
off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Number 30. Yeah.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a
Strike
row
out,
for strikes
number
to start
11.
the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So striding in,
Edwin
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first.
Okay.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Nice pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Bad.
Takes this the other way to right.
Yeah.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And they get the force over there for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I see.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Okay.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
Go.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Home run ball.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing.
Yeah.
And there it goes. He got all of that ball. Land slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the blowout continues.
チャーリー・バックも2番に置いたのが当たったね。だから行ったんだよ。
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, or a pretty swing. And here, we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Back to back.
As he puts it on the ground to third.
Rendon
first, 2 gone.
JD
Here's
Ma.
JD Martinez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Gene Segura standing in.
Yeah.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Settling in now, number 48. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing
Yeah.
and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 48 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Little flare out to left. And that's into the outfield for a long base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
What?
Stepping up now, Kevin Smith. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Carlos Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A high fastball is in there. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No run. Juan Minaya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. There's a swing and a high deep drive for the right field corner. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Henson going back to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that completes the cycle. He needed the toughest part of it, and he got it.
Yeah, good for him, and I'll tell you, there was no way he was pulling up at second. When you've got a chance to do something rare and historic, like hitting for the cycle, you go for it. He did, and he's going to be celebrating after this game.
Now time ball at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A.J. Pollock will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit, just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
And this is foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Steal Pollock. Steal.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal. A.J. Pollock is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Yeah.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Yohan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. George Springer is going to come in now and take over following the injury. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Into the box, Jose Abreu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
So here is Avisayo Garcia as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over. 17-1 the final today. James Shields was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Excursion. You've been watching MLB Network.
OBS. ブレイクアウトシリーズスターティングピッチャー。レフトハンド、レフトハンド。どっちなのこの人。ブレイクアウトの投手いる？置いた。しかもレフトハンド。ライトハンドじゃねえか。 ポール・ハメル。
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Swords and the Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy, so that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Into the box, Dante Bichette. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in, Anthony Rendon, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Gene Segura stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And it may have been a straight steal of home, and it's going to pay off. Wow. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Batting eighth.
Coming to the plate
Second
now,
baseman.
Chris Taylor.
Chris
He represents the
Taylor.
8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
Okay.
4 runs here in this half inning.
308.
Line towards center field.
Drop.
Lagares is there to put it away and finally put an in. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Leading up for the Mets. Left fielder, Nori
Hello.
Aoki.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Batting second.
Now to the plate, number 1.
Number 1.
First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Now at the plate, Cole Hamels. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Catcher, Cole Hamels.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Number 17.
Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Dante Bichette. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 28 is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Swords are out in front here, 4-0. Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth. Center fielder.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Lagares.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
Batting six.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played two full. Tokyo is on top 4-0. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Third base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Tommy Malone is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Wilson Contreras will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
In now, Cole Hamels. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Wilson Contreras will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. At the plate, number 22. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Bichette is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, number 28. He stands in for the first time in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Settling in now, Tommy Malone. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will coast into second with the leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. Cabrera's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
In now is Anthony Rendon. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Here's Nori Aoki. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Number one is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Hamels peers in. Here's the 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Can't start it. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Chris Taylor stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. At the plate, Cole Hamels. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lagares is under it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Stepping in now, Dante Bichette. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Ryan Zimmerman will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Lagares is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder number 12.
So striding forward now, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And another foul ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game.
Leading off
digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Shot back up the middle. Lagares has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Number 2. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Runner around second now, headed for third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Ready for another chance? Cole Hamels. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Matt, I think he lost his focus. He's got the pitcher up at the plate. He's got 2 outs. He managed the inning the way he wanted to get there so he could get out of it. And he gives up a base hit here. You can't give up the hit to the pitcher.
To short, hit hard. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So digging in to try it again. Number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense, and 6th inning to get the first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in, Tommy Malone. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch down the first baseline. One there.
That's an out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Blackman is going to get there. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw. So no run. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Center fielder, Charlie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera trying to get there, and this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready once again, Dante Bichette. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Oh and 1. Here it comes. To short. Taken there by Cabrera. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Blackman is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Third baseman,
digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there. Put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
First offering on its way. Segura runs. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Two out here and a runner at second. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. One and two. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Chris Taylor will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So three runs. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And this is fouled at the plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So nothing happened. So striding in, Cole Hamels. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 17.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the brain. Out of here. A solo shot and they add another.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Line to the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit. His third of the game.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. This is line to left. Aoki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's Juan Lagares. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So striding forward now, number 22. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lagares going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well struck down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. Coming to the plate now, number 28, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jose Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Throw one. Be in time as he reaches it first. Now batting, Nori Aoki. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. In now, number 1. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball under.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 15-0 the final in this one. Matt Harvey struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Swords and the Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Number 64 gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cruz will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first in time, one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
First baseman number 10.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. And this is fouled at the plate.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
This is line to left. That gets down and the inning continues. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
In now is Anthony Rendon. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it, and a rather easy first out. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Glove by Taylor. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happened. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Gary
Into the windup
Sanchez.
and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
There's a little number. The third baseman charged. He barehanded it. Just wasn't able to put enough on it to get the hitter. But, man, I love the play. And if you're hitting, oh, my gosh, you'll take that hit all day long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder,
Here's
number
Nelson
17.
Cruz now. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Wilmer Flores.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's
Center
Juan
fielder,
Lagares.
Juan Lagares.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Travis
Stepping into the box,
Darno.
Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Oh, forget about this one. Booey. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
batting seventh.
Stepping in now, number 22.
Number 22.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us.
Left fielder. Dante.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, number
Coming
6,
to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, number 28. And he's ready to take his first
right
cuts.
fielder, number 28.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. You bunt him over. You hit and run. You allow him to steal. A lot of things can happen now.
Number 64 shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessul here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready for another chance? Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. This one's flared out toward left. Bichette ranging forward. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the... Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Wilmer Flores stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ball 2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
3-1. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Bichette. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. J.D. Martinez will come on as a pinch hitter.
J.D. Martinez.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lagares going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Dante Bichette. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Lagares. See you later. Over the wall. A home run.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Edwin Encarnacion now. A pitch out. The throw. And the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And that's going to land foul. The 2-2 one more time. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. J.D. Martinez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
28, J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. High pop up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in to try it again. Number 28. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding into the box, number 64. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the great.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chris Taylor.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Hansel Robles comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
He's set and the pitch. Gene Segura started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. And here's Nori Aoki. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez is there. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 13.
Ready once again as Drupal Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Swords on top 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Catcher, Nate Eovaldi.
Evan Longoria is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Number 28 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Dante Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Swing and misses. He couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Juan Lagares is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lagares runs. Pitches a called strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit hard on the ground at third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 51.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Flores gets down to make a great play. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Matt Reynolds is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Blackmon rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In now is Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Taken there by Cabrera. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. In now, Chris Taylor. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
Leading up for the Mets,
Ready for another shot now. Number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 28 is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Brendan Nimmo will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Eric Goodell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Swords.
Left side.
Segura.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
A.J. Pollock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Shot back up the middle. Lagares is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Dante Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Reynolds is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Tokyo leads this one 3-1. Tyler Clippard is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here's Nori Aoki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Left fielder, number 11.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The shortstop, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Matt Reynolds.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Clippard is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.